I'm Jimmy Genovez, and I presently serve on the Louisiana Supreme Court. I'm from Opelousas, Louisiana, and my representation includes the 3rd District, which also includes most of Acadiana, all the way down I-10 to Cameron, Calcasieu, Lake Charles area. Well, I may have to take the Fifth Amendment on that, but I've known John. He demanded that I call him John, so and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but for over 35 years, I've known John.
Hi, I'm Leslie Schiff. I'm a lawyer in Opelousas, Louisiana, and what I would consider to be a lifelong friend of John Shaw.
I'm Kay Gautreaux. I'm a practicing attorney in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I am the former law clerk for Judge Shaw for 12 years. I met Judge Shaw in my interview. I think that he hired me because he found out I was a good tennis player, and he admired that about me. That was very typical of him. He was more interested in who you were than what was on your resume.
You have to know John Shaw. He was quite unique. I've never met anyone like him before. Having played tennis with him, when you play tennis with someone, you get to know them and their character very well. And I would try to emulate him because he was that good. Very quiet, soft-spoken, but very effective, very knowledgeable, and he could give you those jewels of wisdom that you need. He gave it to me when I was playing tennis at 15 years of age and younger, and when I came back to practice law, before he was on the bench and after he was on the bench.
One thing that sticks in my mind about John is that he always had to have the most up-to-date equipment, tennis rackets, golf clubs. And I got his hand-me-downs. When the new tennis racket came out, I got his old one. And when new golf clubs came out, I got his old ones. And so I had the second best equipment in town. If I had to describe one word, he was so personable that that word for me would include a lot of things. It almost doesn't do him justice to say it, but he was just the friendliest, nicest guy you ever saw anywhere.
But 3 words to describe Judge Shaw: a good man. He was a very good man.
I don't know of any incident, either with John as a lawyer or as a judge, in my memory, that was anything but top-notch. He was splendid judge, attorney, and person.
He was a unique individual, I mean, on and off the court. You felt very comfortable with him, not intimidated. He's what you would expect as a lawyer and what you would want to be before as a judge. He brought out the best in our profession, at the bar and on the bench. And Louisiana is really honored and gifted to have somebody like that in our profession.
Judge Shaw is so deserving to be in the Hall of Fame because throughout his life, not only has he been an outstanding lawyer in this community, in the community of Opelousas actually, and a great judge, he was instrumental in getting the Lafayette Federal Building built, approved. He painstakingly watched every bit of the process. He is the one responsible who went to Washington to get the funding for it. Aside from that, which is beautiful and it's named for Judge Shaw, but aside from that, he was such a great example of what a good judge should be. He was calm, he was understanding, he was intelligent, he understood the lawyers, he was very open to making changes and adjusting on the fly. He was a great man, and he is well deserved to be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't want to be braggadocious about it too much, but if he's not in it, nobody deserves to be in it. He was one of the really neat people that I've known in the 60 years that I've practiced law, both as a judge and as an attorney practitioner. He was exceptional.
I worked side by side with Judge Shaw for 12 years, 5 days a week and sometimes on weekends. He was truly, for me, a mentor and a second father to me. I had a very outstanding father. To say that Judge Shaw was someone who was a champion me throughout my life and throughout my career is an understatement. He has been instrumental in my future, and I actually was given his desk by his wife, which I practice law behind his desk every day. And congratulations, Judge Shaw, a well-deserved honor for you and your family.
A personal message to you, Judge Shaw, John, as I've always known you, is that it's an honor to have known you. I thank you for what you've taught me both on the court and in the court. I'm a better person because of you. The honor of being appointed a federal judge, having a federal courthouse building named after you, and now the Legal Hall of Fame, all of which are well deserved. I thank you and I congratulate you, Judge John M. Shaw.
John, it's a matter of personal pride and pleasure on my part to welcome you as a member of the Hall of Fame. My friend, you earned it. Nobody came in second. And I'm very, very proud of you, proud to have known you.